Hi, hello. This video I'm going to discuss about heat topic activity 6. Take two beakers of equal volume. In one of the beaker it is filled with the 1 kg of water, and the second beaker we have to take the 250 grams of water. Note down their initial temperatures by using the thermometer. Now heat both beakers till temperature of water in two beakers raises to 60 degrees centigrade. See here, one beaker 1 kg water, second one 250 grams of water. Both attains the temperature 60 degrees centigrade. Now note down the time required to raise the temperature of water to 60 degrees in each beaker. Here what is the question is, which beaker needed more time to get the 60 degrees centigrade temperature? So you will notice that we need more time to raise the temperature of 1 kg water when compared to 250 grams of water. That means you needed to supply heat energy to greater quantity of water than less quantity of water for same change in temperature. So here 1 kg beaker needs more time to reach the 60 degree centigrade temperature. Now see here, for same change in temperature, the amount of heat Q absorbed by the substance is directly proportional to its mass. That means here we are taking the two, one is the 1 kg and second one 250 grams. Now here if mass is more, we have to give the more heat energy to that quantity of water. Suppose here 1 kg is there, so 1 kg is the more quantity when compared to 250 grams. We want to give the more heat energy to the 1 kg quantity of water. So mass is increases to give the heat energy also more. So Q is directly proportional to M. Let us see the second situation. Take 1 liter of water in beaker and heat it over a constant flame. And now here what is the change in temperature for every 2 minutes. Notice that delta T rises with constant time. That means same mass of water, change in temperature is proportional to Q. That means Q is directly proportional to delta T, and here Q is directly proportional to M. From this we can write Q directly proportional to M into delta T. So here we can equate this, we can introduce the one constant. That constant is called specific heat of substance, S. Now we can write the formula for S. S equals to, send M to that side and delta T also, Q by M delta T. This is the formula for specific heat S. Now we can write the definition for specific heat. So in this activity simply we are taking two conditions. One is two beakers with different quantity of water, same amount of heat we are giving, and which one takes the more time to heat that 60 degree centigrade temperature. That is the first one. From that we wrote the Q is directly proportional to M. Second one is 1 liter of water, constant flame. So every 2 minutes how much of temperature will be raised, that is we have to find. So that here also Q is directly proportional to delta T. From the two conditions here we wrote the S equals to Q by M delta T. Now see the definition. Easily we can write the definition from the formula. Specific heat of substance S, the amount of heat required to raise. So here amount of heat is nothing but Q and to raise the temperature of, so temperature means delta T here, of unit mass of substance M. So see what is the formula, from that only we wrote the definition here. And coming to next one, the SI unit of specific heat. See here, Q is nothing but heat energy. Energy SI unit is joule and mass SI unit is kg. Temperature SI unit is Kelvin. So the SI unit of specific heat is joule by kg Kelvin.